Hello all, I am Thaheera, Assistant Professor, PG and Research Department of Commerce, Shri Krishna Swami College for Women. Okay, today let's discuss about the topic of recruitment, which comes under the Human Resources Management subject. First, we have to know what is the meaning of Human Resource Management. The term Human Resource Management, which means first we'll see the what is the term of human resources. So the term human resource, which means it refers to the manpower. Those who are the persons who are working in the organization, which means their employees. Those persons are called as human resources. So managing the employees, okay, the process of managing the employees is called human resources management. So under this, recruitment. So recruitment is one of the important concept in human resource management, which means it is a process of acquiring an employees for an organization. Okay, it is a process of hiring or acquiring a qualified candidates for the right job. Okay. Like so, recruitment is the process of finding and attracting qualified people to fill job openings at a company or organization. So it is the process of finding and attracting the qualified people, okay, for the job openings. It is not only the process of finding the people, they are finding the qualified candidates for the right job. Under this, there are sources. So the sources of recruitment, which means how they are get the employees, okay, how they are, what are the sources, how to recruit the persons, which comes internal and external. Okay, internal, there are two sources of recruitment. One is internal sources, the other one is external sources. Think internal sources, which means internal recruitment means selecting employees from within the organization to fill higher or different position. So it means they may not go for the outside from the organization. They're selecting or they recruiting the employees within their organization. So this process is called internal recruitment. Let's see external. So external sources of recruitment, it refers to the process of hiring candidates from outside the organization to fill job vacancies. So it involves attracting new and fresh talented candidates, which means it is the process of hiring the candidates from the outside of the organization, which means it comes from the external sources. For example, campus interview, employment exchange, advertisements, etc. So the term internal sources, which means they are at finding the person within their organization. On the other hand, external sources, which means they are hiring the employees from outside the organization. So internal, which means within, external which means outside. Okay. Okay, let's discuss about the each sources in detail. Under the internal sources, there are promotion, employee referral, internal job postings, transfer. The first, promotion. So promotion means advancing an employee to a higher position in an organization with greater responsibilities, higher status, and usually more pay. So promotion, it's a process. It's shifting the employee's current position to the higher position. Okay. For example, if a person working as a manager, they are shifting their nature of work from manager to the managing director, so the position will be higher. On the same hand, the responsibilities and their pay also will be higher. So this term is called promotion. Okay, which means it comes under the internal sources of recruitment. They are recruiting their own employees from current position to the higher level of position. Next thing, transfer. So transfer means shifting an employee from one job, department or location to another within the same organization without any change in salary, position or status. It is a process. They are shifting the job or department location to the other. Here we have to notice that the In the promotion, they are shifting the current position to the higher position. But in transfer, the employee available in the same position, they occur in the same position. They may not go for the higher or lower position. They are occur in the same position. They are occur in the same position. Okay. From but what is the difference means, they are shifting from one job to another, or one depend from, if they are, for example, if a person working in a purchase department means, he may transfer to the sales department or accounts department, like that example. Okay. So promotion means shifting the person from current position to the higher position. Here the transfer in a sense, they are occurring the same position, from they are shifting their department or nature of job, something else. Next. Employee referral. Here, employee referral means recruiting new employees through recommendation from existing employees in the organization. Let's see, this is the process of recruiting the new employees from the recommendation of the those who are the employees who are working in the organization, which means they are existing, their current employees. The person, those who are working in the organization, no, the employees, they recommend they recommend their families or their friends or their neighbors. Okay. So the recommendations from the existing employees, this is called employee referral. The next thing, internal job posting. Job openings are announced within the organization, which means allowing current staff to apply for the new opportunities. Here the job openings are available to the existing staff. Okay. They may not go, they may not publish their jobs to the other members or the outside the organization. They are acquiring the acquiring the candidates or the employees from their current staff. Okay. This is called internal job posting. Okay. Let's see the external sources. Under the external sources, there are many. The first thing is campus interview. The second thing is advertisement. The third one is walk-ins. The fourth is outsourcing. The fifth one is unsolicited applicants. The fifth one is employment exchange. Let's discuss each one in detail. Okay. The first thing is campus interview. So campus interview is a recruitment event where companies visit colleges or universities to interview students for internships or entry level jobs. Here, campus interview is a recruitment process. The companies may directly visit their colleges, especially the final year students. They may directly visit the colleges and interview the final year students. Okay. Once they are selected after completing their degree, then they recruit their students as their employees. This process is called campus interview, which means campus recruitment. Okay. It is a process of recruitment event where companies visit, they directly visit the colleges or universities. They interview the final year students for internships or entry level job, for the starting level jobs. This process is called campus interview. The next thing, an employment exchange. So an employment exchange is a government and organization that acts as an intermediary to match job seekers with job vacancies. Listen, an employment exchange is an organization. It is run by the government. Okay, they are middlemen like intermediary. They have their both. On the one hand, they have their job seekers. On the other hand, they have job vacancies, because they are tie up with the candidates, and also they are tie up with the companies. Okay. They act as an intermediary. The next thing is advertisement. Advertisement is one of the most common external sources of recruitment. It means publishing job vacancies through various media such as newspapers, online job portals, television, radio, or social media to attract suitable candidates from outside the organization. So it is one of the common external sources. Listen, if the company is having any vacancies, what they are doing means, they may advertise their vacancies, like nature of job, nature of name of the company, what is the pay scale, what are the job specification, what are the job description, all those things they advertise in the various portals, which means television, media, all those things. uh, After this, the candidates may go through all those things and they may apply for the job. So this is one of the common external sources of recruitment. The next thing, walk-ins. Walk-ins are a popular method of external recruitment where the interested candidates directly visit the organization for an interview, usually on a specific date and time announced by the company. In this method, there is no need for prior application or appointment. Here, earlier we saw about the advertisement. Once the vacancies are advertised in the various newspaper or media, after that the candidates may go through the all those information about the vacancies. Okay, once they go through, then they may go for a walk-ins, which means in the advertisement they specifically mention their date, their place, when is the place for the interview, what is the date for the interview, what is the time, all those things. Okay, after or knowing all this, the candidates may go for the walk-in interviews. Here there is no need for the prior application or appointment. Okay, then outsourcing. Outsourcing in recruitment means hiring an external agency or consultant. It may often called as recruitment agency or placement firm to find and select suitable candidates for the organization. So outsourcing is a process of doing by an external agency. They may called as recruitment agency also. The company may directly visit the outsourcing process, which means the external or a recruitment agency, they may have their many vacancies, they may have their job seekers. Okay, they may have their many resumes regarding to the job candidates. So according to that, the company may gain the help from the external agencies. So this process is called outsourcing. Next, unsolicited applicants or job seekers who apply to the organization on their own without any formal invitation, advertisement, or vacancy announcement. These candidates send their resumes, cover letters, or job applications voluntarily, hoping that a suitable job opportunity may exist or arise in the future. Here, unsolicited applicants means, for example, the company currently does not having any vacancies. Okay, but the candidates what they are doing means they send their resume to the companies. Okay, in case in future if the vacancy arises, the company may call for the candidate for those candidates. So the that is the statement he has stated here. So unsolicited applicants or job seekers, they are searching the jobs who apply to the organization on their own. The company, which means the company does not having any vacancies. They may not advertise any their vacancies on their on any newspaper advertisement, anything. But the candidates what they are doing means they send their resume to the companies. Okay, without any invitation or any vacancies announcement. So these candidates send their resume, cover letter, job applications voluntarily. They send their voluntary even if not having any vacancies also. In future, if the company has vacancies, they may call for the that candidates. So this process is called unsolicited applicants.